Because men cannot live without sex. And it really does run the world.
Alright, I'm tired of hearing this fucking shit day after day. Men can, in fact, live without sex. It's really not that big of a deal. In fact, once a man realizes that sex is not so important, that's when he actually can learn how to live. Pussy only has power over weak men, not strong men. A power, I might add, that is given to you by said men. And if you're one of these women who believe that your only power comes from your fucking pussy, I feel bad for you. Like, is that really all he got going for you? I mean, having a pussy is, as you ladies like to say, the bare fucking minimum. My grandfather always told me this: find yourself a woman with a brain, because they all got vaginas.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. And as y'all can see, I'm coming live from the Rose Garden, man. Take a look at it. Take a look at it, man. It's a lot warmer today. It's beautiful out, man. Listen, y'all already know I gotta thank the Most High for waking me up this morning and giving me another opportunity to be great. And I want to send a big shout out to my brother and my ancestors that's up there looking out for your boy. I love y'all, man. Look at this, man. This is a beauty. The sun is up. You know what I mean? And we out here, bruh. We out here, man. But I really wanted y'all to see that message, man. Shout out to old boy for making that, man. Because listen, bruh, these women are terribly wrong if they think that vagina rules the world. Like, listen, I know it has a heavy impact, but that shit is starting to change. You know what I mean? It has a very heavy impact on a lot of things that's going on with a lot of these simps. It has a lot of, you know, a heavy impact on marriages, relationships, all of those things. But listen, bro, we changing the tide over here. That's why we had to gain control right now, bro, because listen, that shit has gotten us nowhere as men. All it did just with that mindset, bro, is just like he said, bro. You know, where you got guys that's led by vagina, those are weak men. You know what I mean? And we all been there. We've all been weak for vagina. We've all been weak for women. And we realize that that done got us in some of the worst places of our life, especially when you base your whole life off of it. You know, everything you do is surrounded around getting women. So you're not going to take care of yourself if it don't involve getting women. You're not going to want to get out there and make something of yourself if it don't involve getting women. You're not going to take care of yourself or value yourself unless it involves getting women. You know what I'm saying? So everything you do, it will never be for you. And that's why he said, though, when you realize who you are and you understand that sex is not everything in your life, when you get on a journey like this is when you really start to live. And that's one of the most like gratifying things about being on this journey is you start to live. You know, when you were steady chasing women and you were steady watching pornography, you know, steady just releasing your life force energy, that wasn't living. You know what I mean? You was possessed. You wasn't really living though, because listen, bro, you wasn't happy when you was in the only way you was happy was when you was in that state. But outside of that, bruh, you was very miserable. Outside of that, you wasn't enjoying life. You know, outside of that, the only thing you thought about was women and ways to get them. How could you get them? What do I need to do? I need to get more money to get them. I need to go to the gym to get them. I need to work on how to, you know what I'm saying? I need to have game to get them, bro. That's not life. But over here, that's like the least of our concerns. We're not concerned about that. That's why I say don't get too caught up into all of the red pill shit. Yeah, the red pill shit woke me up and helped me out tremendously. But if you get too lost in that, then you still surrounding your life around getting women. You know what I mean? You still surrounding your life around that shit instead of getting on your purpose, bruh, and attracting that shit. Over here, listen, bro, we take care of ourselves and we learn how to attract women. You know, when we have control, we try to, you know, gain control and exhibit this, you know, so we not being controlled by them. We not being controlled by sex, by vagina. You know, because you got a bunch of women out there that realize that, listen, this is, you know, and it is sad, like he said, but let's be honest, you do got guys that's just driven by this, you know, but it don't rule the world. But you got guys that's just driven by this. So you got a lot of women that think like this. So guess what? They gonna use what they have to get what they want. They gonna be after these beta males. They gonna be after these simps. You know, they gonna be after these guys that have this weakness, and they can smell it on them. They can sense it on them. A lot of these dudes be having money. A lot of these dudes be lost. A lot of these dudes don't have control. And you got women like that that's gonna feast on them. You know, you gonna have women like that that's gonna have their ass in divorce court where they taking all of their shit. You gonna have women like that that gonna have dudes like that that's lost, these beta males, these simps, these motherfuckers that have no control. They gonna have them up in child support court. You know what I mean? They gonna have them down on their last, down on their luck. You know what I mean? Out here crying, out here, you know what I mean? Doing things to themselves because they done lost that female. Because they done lost that woman that they gave everything to, bro. How often do we see it? How often do we see it, bro? But the point old boy is making in there is that no, we can survive very well without sex. We learning it over here, bro, and we in the best position that we ever been in. We in the best shape that we ever been in. We got the most energy that we ever had. Listen, bro, we closer to the Most High than we ever been, bro. We got the most spirituality in us that we ever had. You know what I'm saying? When have you, man, listen, bro, I never saw myself even being this spiritual as I am now. I got a lot of learning to do, but guess what, bro? Just the mere fact that I could just wake up and I have an understanding, you know what I'm saying, that God is the reason that I'm here now. God is the reason why, listen, bro, I could have been gone. That's what you got to understand. And the Most High, bro, listen, he kept me around for a reason, bro. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to praise the Most High and thank him for another opportunity like I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart, bro. And we seeing a lot of these mugs just getting overtaken. You know what I mean? By all this worldly shit, getting overtaken, you know what I mean? Because of lust, getting overtaken by these demons. You know, I ain't trying to be in that mix no more. I don't know about y'all, but that shit for the birds. That shit for the birds being possessed like that. That shit for the birds not being able to enjoy the simple things in life. I want to enjoy the simple things in life, because if you can't enjoy the simple things, bruh, you a miserable motherfucker. And you out here faking the funk. Everything gotta be big. Everything gotta be a cover up. Everything gotta be to attract these women and attention and shit like that, bro. Them be the most miserable motherfuckers. I be trying to tell y'all, bro, the ones who need to be in the limelight all the time, the ones that's always out here on the chase, the ones that's out here that's the most flashy, bro, them be the most miserable because they need those things. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that shit. Now we realizing we don't need pussy. We don't need women like that. You know what I'm saying? We can attract everything that we want. You know, and once you realize that you have that power, everything changes. Your outlook on life changes. You know what I mean? And then the right woman will come along, bruh, to assist you on your journey. And then y'all be a team, and then y'all assisting each other, and then y'all growing your own palace. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. But when you constantly chasing, when you constantly trying to do all of this shit to attract that, bro, listen, you end up attracting the wrong one. You end up attracting the chicks just like that. You know what I mean? The easy ones. You know what I mean? The succubus ones. You know what I mean? The motherfucking Jezebels. That's what you attract when you got to be out here looking flashy and trying to get them that way. You know what I mean? That's what you usually get. But it's not living. That's not life. When that's all you, when that's all that your shit surrounded around, bruh. You know, and I know people like that, bro. And they be like, dog, you ain't got nothing else to talk about. That's not an accomplishment, bro. That's not real. That's not something that God sent you here for, just to bang women and chase women. You know, but motherfuckers don't be having shit either. That be the most craziest part. You know, and that's what you got a club full of. That's what you got bars full of. Motherfuckers to look flashy for one night just so they could attract one just so they could attract one chick, bruh. Just so they could attract anything. You know what I mean? So let's look. When the weekend come around, we gonna look the best we can. These women too, they do the same shit. These women don't be having shit. But guess what? They go to the club, they out of shape. You know what I mean? They go to the club with their wigs on and their nails all did and all of that shit to attract a simp. That's what they doing. And then guess what? You got two toxic motherfuckers that don't got shit that's going out to these clubs and bars, you know what I mean, to hook up. And then before you know it, they in a situation to where, you know, you could possibly give yourself, you know, both of y'all exchanging energies and shit like that. Y'all don't even know each other like that. You know what I mean? The possibility of having a child, you know, all of that shit, bro. And then guess what? Now you got another situation that's gonna land in the courtroom. Now you got another man that's gonna be locked in the system. You know what I'm saying? Now you got another woman that's sitting there complaining, but she gonna be on the good side because guess what? She gonna have another check. That's your money. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have another check. Now she could get on support from the government and all of that shit too. You know what I'm saying? You got women that's really coming up off this shit. You know, they don't want to work. These women don't want to work. Why you think a lot of these modern day females out here yelling, fuck that 50-50 shit. No, you know what I mean? The man need to pay for everything. And then, you know, I just take care of the house. Yeah, okay. Okay, go ahead and do that shit if you want to. And let's see how your household end up. Yeah, that worked for queens. When you got a queen, when you know when you with a chick that's worth that. You know what I mean? You know when you with a chick that's worth that, bruh. But a lot of dudes be putting themselves in these situations where guess what? They still getting ran over. They paying all the bills and getting ran over. And if they chick do work, she's stacking all her money up and preparing to leave his ass. So guess what? I done seen situations where women done did that. They done saved all their money, stacked all their money, while this dude paid all of the bills and she lived off of them. And then guess what? She was cheating on his ass, left his ass, and left him down bad. You know what I mean? And then that's when you got the guy that snap. He loses his fucking wig. He loses his mind. You know what I'm saying? Because he thought he had a dime. The man loses his mind because he thought he had a dime, bro. Don't let that be you out here. You know what I'm saying? We doing just fine with what we on right now, bro. And that's bettering us, bro. And anytime you better you gonna attract what you need. That's what you got to understand, bro. Anytime you bettering yourself, you're going to attract what you need. That's the laws of attraction. Because guess what? You doing everything necessary to elevate yourself, to build yourself up. And anytime you do that, you're going to attract the woman that's on that same frequency. You're going to attract the things that's on that same frequency. You're going to attract all of these blessings that's going to match what you want. It's going to match that vision because you work towards that. You work towards that. You put in the work to get to that. And then you're going to attract everything that you want. But when you out here not taking care of yourself, not taking care of business, but for one night, the weekend come around and you want to get flashy and put on all this cover up shit to attract all the wrong women, guess what? Bro, shit ain't gonna never be right in your life. Because you just pussy driven. You just need women. This is the only thing that satisfies you. Because you not a real man out here. That's why. You know what I mean? You just weak out here. That's why. You know, you not focused out here. That's why. You have no masculinity. That's why. You don't know who you are. You know what I mean? And you don't know life. Life ain't life, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't about that, bruh. But when you get on a journey like this is when you truly open your eyes and you really start to live and zone in and have focus on what you want. You know what I mean? Because you got all of that shit blocked out. Society wanted you to think that way. Really, they pushing that agenda where they want you to be lost in the sauce with these women. They want you to be out here lusting. They want you out here watching porn. They want you out here not focused. They want you out here weak. They want you out here docile because once you lost into all of that and looking that way, they could pass all these laws this way. They could easily control you and sway you and move you, bruh, because you got the squiggly eyes. You got the squiggly eyes, bro. You too lost in ass and pussy and twerking and all of that shit. Instead of being about yourself and money and seeing what the fuck is going on out here. And that's what you got. That's what you got these days. A bunch of motherfuckers that don't see what's going on because they want to keep ass in their face. They want to keep blunts in their face. They want to keep drinking in their face. They want to keep bullshit in their face, bruh. That ain't us over here. You know what I mean? That ain't us over here. So we gotta keep going. And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sin, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Give you this, give you that, but Cindy got nothing for you. No simping in my decisions, I gotta keep it royal. King shit, I'm the gift, I promise I won't adore you, but I will explore you.